But I say I don't really care about that kind of stuff. I want some sort of realism in this. And if Batman is going to fight Joker for like 70 years, at some point the guy must be murdered.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to A Conversation with Colin. I'm Greg, and this is my roommate, Colin. Now, Colin says crazy stuff, so every Tuesday and Thursday, I go into my topic pile, I pick out one, I read it to Colin, we have a conversation about it. He has no idea what is in the topic pile. It's all a mystery to him. He doesn't know it until I read it here on the show. If you like this idea, make sure you like this video, share it with your friends, subscribe to us here. All right, Colin, are you ready?
Yes.
Today's topic of conversation: why comic heroes don't kill. Now, this is something I grew up on comics, clearly. This is a body built by comics. But so I've known forever that comic book heroes, they don't kill their villains. You didn't know this. You played the Batman video games, you watched the Batman movies. You thought for some reason that was just a Batman thing.
Yeah.
And then slowly the wool was revealed. No, that's not that saying.
No, the wool was pulled over my eyes and then off my eyes?
Off your eyes, yeah.
So
you were revealed. It was revealed,
yeah,
the truth of comic books to you.
Yeah, it was very frustrating to me.
Why?
When I found that out. I don't understand. I mean, all right, so I'm people on the internet, that, we've talked about this before, and people on the internet are a little upset with me that I don't understand this comic book code, and that obviously these characters have to have an arc and they need to come back and they can't just kill everyone.
Yeah.
But I say I don't really care about that kind of stuff. I want some sort of realism in this. And if Batman is going to fight Joker for like 70 years, at some point the guy must be murdered. Because he's killing other people and he's causing havoc in Gotham, and it's like just. You put him in prison a few times, he breaks out, just kill him.
See, now, this is what's always so interesting about you, though, is that you're so into America, right? You have these tattoos for the American Revolution. You love law. You love, what our society is. Batman can't, if he does that, he's no better than the Joker. He can't go around killing everybody who's ever been bad to him.
I know, I'm not saying that he has to, I'm not saying that, the first time he met Joker, whenever the hell that was.
Yeah.
And Joker was pulling some gags and killing some people or doing whatever the hell Joker does. 'Cause I really have no idea what Joker's, MO is. So he takes he robs this guy, he kills this dude, whatever. You put him in prison. He somehow gets out again and does it, and then you're like, all right, I put him back in prison. And eventually this merry-go-round happens, and Batman has to think to himself, and maybe the DA of Gotham has to start thinking about these things too. Where the hell is the district attorney in Gotham?
Well, they keep getting killed.
Oh, okay. So someone, the police commissioner Gordon, I believe his name is.
Yeah, that's right.
And some other people had to start thinking like, maybe we just need to take this guy out back and just kill him.
But then they're no better. I mean, that's the whole point of all these heroes, is they're formed via tragedy. Somebody getting killed, something happened. I mean, Batman's whole point, right, is that his parents were killed. He can't just go around killing people.
I don't understand why not, because I don't think that him killing Joker and saving people the trouble of having to deal with this guy makes him as bad as Joker. I actually think it makes him logical and rational. That like, wow, this guy, I've captured this guy, we've tried to be litigious with him, we've put him through the system, he's been in and out of prison all these times. Maybe we just have to take him out back and kill him at this point.
But he's not above the law. Batman's there to inspire the people of Gotham to, to get rid of the rottenness and bring in good cops and stuff like that.
And I'm not saying that Batman has to kill him and go on the lam or something like that. Like, I don't think Batman has to, literally take him out back and beat him. But why not, bring him to, to Gordon and the DA, whatever DA is working, and be like, here he is. Let's fast track this trial. We'll have a death sentence. We'll bring him to the chair or to the gas chamber, whatever, and just finish it. Already.
There are no death penalty states, so there you go. Now what's your answer?
Where are they?
It floats around.
Okay.
Gotham is very nebulous on what it is. I mean, arguably, Metropolis is New York in their world, and Gotham is Chicago.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So I understand that. I understand everything you're saying. Everything you're saying makes sense. To me, it's just a little frustrating that they deal with these guys, these clowns, over and over again for decades.
Now, and again, though, here's the thing: you're an outsider coming into our world, just stomping around.
That's fair.
Decades is exaggerating a bit, because universes get rebooted, and even if they're not getting rebooted, you figure there's 12 issues a year that are telling one story, right? So it's not like in real time, like a year for us is a year for them. So
no, I understand that, but to me, the idea of the reboot almost gives the creators an ability to kill off these characters and then bring them back again, because it's like, well, we've rebooted, so now these characters that you know and love, the Joker and the Penguin and whoever, they're back. But maybe in the last universe, the Joker was done in and the Penguin was done in and all these things, the Riddler's in prison and he's actually in prison and all these things. To me, it's just frustrating because I'm not trying to put real world logic on comics, but then again, I am.
Yeah, you clearly are.
And I understand I understand completely what you're saying. But to me, it's just frustrating because it doesn't make any sense. That's why the Punisher's awesome.
No, that's why the Punisher sucks, and no one reads his comics, and no one goes sees his movies.
Really, the Punisher's not popular?
No, well, I mean, he's popular. Everyone thinks he's got a cool shirt and cool guns and stuff, but it's not like you're seeing a lot of Punisher fans out there.
See, because as far as I understand the Punisher, his family was killed, right? By
Correct.
like a crime syndicate
Correct.
or something like that?
Yeah, yeah.
And so he goes and kills them.
Yeah.
And that makes a lot of sense. You know, and
Yeah,
that makes
no,
the Punisher an emotional, you see, like, with Bruce Wayne, like, his parents were killed, right?
Yeah.
And, you know, he's got, like, this emotional pent-up something in him, and he's become very successful and all these things. But I don't see how he gets from point A to point B. You think he would actually be full of more vengeance than he is. And even though he keeps it kind of tapered, and so that makes him, you know, noble, it doesn't really make a lot of sense. The Punisher makes sense to me. That's a real person, the Punisher, as far as I'm concerned. That's like how a real person might react.
Yeah.
Not likely to, but might react.
Well, I think Bruce Wayne makes sense because his parents are killed, so he wants to make sure no child ever has to suffer that fate again. Another person in Gotham City never has to feel like they're so alone, that they're all alone, that this could happen, that their world could be shattered like that.
Okay.
That's where it is.
But let me circle back to something you said a little bit earlier.
Okay.
You said something about how a lot of these superheroes are like there's some tragedy.
Yeah.
To them. What about
Spider-Man, Uncle Ben.
Yeah, so I was going to bring up Spider-Man.
Yeah.
As far as I understood with Spider-Man, wasn't he just a nerd who was bitten by a spider and lived next to some chick that he liked? That sounds like two-thirds of that whole, you know, formula sounds like half of the population of the United States that might be listening to this or watching.
Yeah,
this
well, that's
video right
why Spider-Man's so popular, right? Is that he is one of us.
But what is this Uncle Ben? What happens to him? He gets killed?
You didn't see Spider-Man, the original? First, I know the new one just came out. You
Yeah.
didn't see the one with Tobey Maguire?
I did see that, but I don't remember what happened to him.
Jeez
Was it
Louise.
something where he
Yeah, he could have stopped. In the movie you're referencing, the guy steals the money from the wrestler promoter, runs
Right.
out, and the wrestler promoter just screwed over Spider-Man.
Right.
So Spider-Man steps by and lets the guy go.
Right.
And he's like, "You could have stopped him." He's like, "No, I don't see how that's my problem."
No, you're absolutely right.
Yeah.
That was right after the Bone Saw is Ready thing.
Bonesaw's ready.
Yeah, that was. Oh,
Yeah,
that was
movie-
great.
Yeah, but yeah, that was the point. He could have stopped it, and that's when the whole great power, great responsibility thing comes around.
That's fair. I understand everything you're saying. To me, it just doesn't jive. That's why I'm not in the comic books, because I just can't. Because I tried to read one of your Superman comic books,
Yeah.
and Superman's not interesting either. But that's a whole other topic for another day, Greg. I'm sorry.
You're right, it is. I think we've accomplished all we can accomplish trying to beat comics into your thick skull. Ladies and gentlemen, if you like this video, make sure you like it, share it with your friends, subscribe to us here. Also, Colin, thank you for your time.
Oh, it's no problem.
Oh, it's been a pleasure. We will be back next Tuesday and/or Thursday, whichever day this posts. So until then, I hope you have a conversational day.